The word devil just means deceiver. The oppressor deceived us, and he used our own records against us, man.
Right.
And if used properly, this Bible, these records, they'll get you out of hell and into heaven. Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. That's right, I said it. And what the Christian church and the oppressor, he deceived us so much into thinking that heaven was a place that we only go to when we die. When that's contrary to the truth, man.
Right.
Heaven and hell, those are conditions on earth.
Right.
Heaven and hell, heaven or hell is not a place that you go to. Hell is not a place with a man with a pitchfork, a red dude with a pitchfork, and fire and brimstone everywhere. That's not hell. Hell is a low condition on earth.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And as blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we are in hell right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're in hell. We got our brothers and sisters sleeping on the street. Like when this priest brought out earlier. It's oppressors walking around in tuxedos and cowboy hats, enjoying themselves at the rodeo and walking their dog in the morning. When our brothers and sisters are strung out on drugs, sleeping in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are sleeping in the streets just because they missed a paycheck.
Right.
And they couldn't keep up their rent.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But these are judgments. Let me get the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 16. Because heaven and hell, you know what I'm saying? On Slovakia, hell, you know what I'm saying? Hell is a place of judgment. You know what I'm saying? It's a place that you go to when the Most High. It's not a place, rather, but it's a condition. It's a condition that you're in when the Most High deems that that's what you deserve. You got that out? Khan. You read that.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there.
And moreover, I saw under the sun. What's under the sun? Earth is under the sun.
That's right.
A place of judgment. You know what I'm saying? What's judgment? Judgment is righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Judgment is what we want. And that neighborhood where the police you think that the police are governing, anywhere that the laws are upheld, you know what I'm saying? You would think that that's a safe place. That's a good place because there's law and order in that place. And that's what this scripture is saying right here. That's what Solomon is saying. He's saying, go ahead, read that again.
And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
And the place of judgment, that good place. Keep going.
That wickedness was there.
That wickedness was there. In the place of judgment, wickedness was where? What's wickedness? That's blacks and Hispanics converting to homosexuality.
Right.
That's blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, you know what I'm saying, being on drugs,
That's right.
being effeminate,
Right.
eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, sleeping with their brothers' wives.
That's right.
Adultery.
Right.
All these things are against the law. The priest brought out earlier, the law is the lamp that we need to give us light.
That's right.
That's what wickedness in this place of judgment is. That's us not having the light that we so dearly need. Keep going.
And the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
And in the place of righteousness, iniquity was there, man. Iniquity means, in this sentence, in this scripture, iniquity is referred to as a transgression. But iniquity really means something that's unfair. And we were being unfair to the Most High, man, for sinning. And this place of righteousness, iniquity was there.
Right.
We were in this place where everything was supposed to be upheld and law and order and the law, the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments were supposed to be upheld. We wanted to be wicked. This is hell, man. This is what Solomon is speaking of as hell. Keep going to the next verse.
Verse 17. I said in mine heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
That's right.
God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, man.
Hey.
That means if you have what's coming, if you know what's good for you, you'll hearken unto these words.
Right.
You'll listen to the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, and do what He tells you to do. The scripture itself said, even the righteous will get their judgment.
That's
That's what these men before you are trying to do. These men before you are trying to get everybody a righteous judgment. We're trying to teach this Bible the correct way, teach our brothers and sisters that there's a way off that stripper pole, man. That there's a way out of that ghetto dealing drugs. There's a way out of this hell. And that's upholding the law, man. The law, statutes, and commandments, man. There's a better way than that. And these priests, they're trying to become 144,000. I don't know if your Christian pastor ever taught you about 144,000, but 144,000 is going to be the priests that run the world, man. Those are going to be the priests under Yahushua himself. Because when that sky cracks, and them 200 million angels with Yahushua come down, there will be judgment. There will be judgment. But right now I'm talking about the hell that we're in today, in today's society, on this concrete hell, this concrete jungle that we're in. Where we're killing, our young brothers are killing each other because that's what the oppressor is teaching them to. And when they're not doing that fast enough, the oppressor goes ahead and sends the police. And the police kill them even faster. When these young brothers are taught that homosexuality is okay, when these young brothers are taught that sleeping with their brothers' wives is okay, sleeping around or having sex with a woman, interracial marriage is okay, having sex with any of these heathens and then throwing them away, even if that's your own kind, even if that's your own race, throwing them away after that. That's all not of the Lord, man. And that's why we in the hell we in today. You ain't got no more on that? So like, give me the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. We in hell right now, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. Did you know that them Hispanic babies are still in the Walmart, sleeping under foil? That sound like hell. That sound like hell to me, man.
That's right.
Did you know that it's still people that it's still brothers and sisters and that on the Haitians on near the border are still trying to get food and toiletries and things that they need and being oppressed by the oppressor, the Edomite devil the Bible speaks of? Did you know that we in hell still? You know that our brothers and sisters are still strung out of their minds, sleeping with these white women, man.
Right.
Because we're in hell. We're in hell that the hell that this Bible is speaking of now. You got that out?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which can kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
Fear not those that are able to kill the body, that are just able to kill the body. Fear, like the priest brought out earlier, fear is the beginning of wisdom, man. Fear of the Most High, that is. Because the Most High didn't put fear of anything else other than Him in our hearts. We don't have fear in our hearts, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. But we should have fear of the Most High. Him that is able to kill the body and soul. Keep going.
But are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Fear the Most High, because He's able to destroy your soul and body in hell. That sounds like a condition to me, man. Being destroyed, having your body destroyed and having your soul destroyed in a place that's hell. That's horrible. But that's not the little fire and brimstone place that your Christian, that the so-called white man who is the devil the Bible speaks of, and in his Christian church. That's not what hell actually is. This scripture alone, having your body and soul destroyed in hell, it reminds me of what a lot of our brothers and sisters are in today. This drug addiction has a lot of our brothers' bodies destroyed. This drug addiction has a lot of our brothers and sisters doing things that they know that they're not supposed to be doing, just to get a hit, just to get by their day. They sleeping out and whoring themselves just to get another piece of that drug that they so dearly want. Their soul is destroyed, and then they're in hell too. They sleeping under a bridge or underneath or in a abandoned building. You know what I'm saying? Their soul and their body has been destroyed. And that's a judgment, man. But how do we escape these judgments? How do we get the better judgments that I spoke of? The heaven that we want. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how in a minute, but right now I'm gonna explain to you using the scriptures how we're getting the judgments of hell. Let me get the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 15. Because there's a reason that we're in this hell. You know what I'm saying? I remember that Tupac song, that's just the way it is. No, that's not just the way it is. Things are not just supposed to be like this. We're not just supposed to be oppressed by the oppressor. We're not just supposed to be on drugs strung out of our mind. We're not just supposed to be working these slaves, you know what I'm saying, getting pennies on a dollar. We're not supposed to be in foil by the border. Have our children sleeping under, have our children, you know what I'm saying, being breastfed through a gate.
Right.
We're not supposed to be like that. We're not supposed to, that's not just the way it is.
That's right.
We're suffering this hell right where we're in because of these are the curses that we're in.
Right.
These are curses that the Most High has given us as a people. The Most High only loves us because He's our Father. But just like any good father, if you're not listening to Him, if you're not doing what He tells you to do, He's gonna give you that whooping stick, man.
Right. He's
gonna hurt you before you kill yourself. And it's hurting Him more than it's hurting us. That's what your father used to say, right? It's gonna hurt me more than it's hurting you. That's what it's doing to the Most High. The Most High wants to see us shine, but instead we don't want to listen to Him. You got that out?
But it shall come, Slakia. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all His commandments.
If you don't, it shall come to pass. If we don't hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, and observe and do all of His commandments, if we don't do that, what's going to happen? Keep going.
And His statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Curses that overtake you. That means pretty much take hold of you. You're going to be taken hold by curses. You're going to be in captivity by your enemy.
Right.
Keep going to the next one.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city where everybody else is, and cursed shalt thou be in the field, in the rural area. You're going to have nowhere to be free of these curses, man.
Right.
In the city or in the field, in the farm area or in the metropolitan area. You always gonna be cursed. Why? Because you didn't hearken to the voice of the Lord, man. You didn't observe to do all of His commandments. You wanted to serve other gods. You wanted to be a Buddhist. You wanted to be a Muslim. You wanted to go to the Christian church and be a homosexual. You wanted to do things that the Most High didn't have in store for you. You wanted to be somebody else. You wanted to listen to them other heathen nations.